Good day to everybody. We are here to talk about the chapter 7, which is entitled When Technologies and Humanities Cross. Now, let me ask you this thing first. In what way does technology become advantageous to us students or to us as humans? Well, technology in today's generation turns to be as essential as the food we intake and the air we breathe. Technology manifestation runs in almost every aspect of human behavior as of today. But question keeps running, such as, are technology really advantageous? Or it is just time's instrument to make our living more easier and so we can cope with the ever-changing environment we are living in. Technology doesn't just ease the dark times of our everyday life, but also gives us the idea that things do have remedies if we have self-initiatives.
The UDHR explicate the fundamental human rights in 30 articles. It outlines enable human rights that are vital and necessary in the pursuit of good life. These are freedoms that everyone is entitled to and guaranteed by virtue of being human. Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The UDHR explicate the fundamental human rights in 30 articles. It outlines inalienable human rights that are vital and necessary in the pursuit of good life. These are freedoms everyone is entitled to and guaranteed by virtue of being human. The first 7 articles of UDHR encapsulate the spirit of this so-called milestone document and the history of human rights. They are as follows. Article 1. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in spirit and brotherhood. Article number 2. Everyone is entitled to all rights of freedom set forth in these declarations without distinctions of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. Furthermore, no distinction shall be made on the basis of political, jurisdictional, or international status of the country, or territory to which a person belongs, whether it's be independent, trust, on self-governing, or under any other limitations of the sovereignty. Article number 3. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. Article number 4. No one shall be held by slavery or servitude. Slavery and slave trade shall be prohibited in all their forms. Article number 6. Everyone has the right to recognitions everywhere as a persons before the law. Article number 7. All are equal before the law and are entitled without any discriminations to equal protections of the law. All are entitled to equal protections against any discrimination in violation of these declarations and against any incitement to such declaration.
Humans versus robot. The rise of the machines accompanying the progress in science and technology may render human useless. Manual labor is gradually being replaced by machinery. Computers become more and more sophisticated. Robots usually designed like human beings are created to perform complex, repetitive, or dangerous tasks. With the development of artificial intelligence, robots may also eventually act and decide like humans. And the possibility that machines adapt the nature of humans, there is a need to reflect on the ethical problem posed by such development. Though the Philippines has not yet reached the point of producing robots on a commercial scale for household use, it still behooves us to ponder the ramification of replacing person with machinery. Much as the BBC News has reported that experts in South Korea are crafting ethical guidelines to prevent humans from exploiting robots and vice versa, or Evans 2007. And that robotists in Europe are lobbying for government legislation, such reality is generally unheard of in the Philippines. To Filipinos, artificial intelligence seems like the stuff of science fiction movie. Be that as it may, its use in the country is surely gaining ground, especially in the business process outsourcing, or BPO industry. Technology enables the growth of the BPO industry, but it seems that it is also technology that will kill the industry as we know it. Inventors and business people find as a sure return of investment the use of business analytics provided by artificial intelligence. Business analytics is a means by which consumer and industry data are used to come up with better decision making.
Therefore, it is interesting to note that technologies are helpful and useful in our generation and in the future generation. Although it has advantages and disadvantages, but everyone knows how important technologies are as 21st century technology users. And technologies really helps a lot to human as they make our lives simple yet satisfied in terms of our work, as they are the key for more innovation in the future generation.
William Nelson Joy, commonly known as Bill Joy, is an American computer scientist and is widely known for having written the essay entitled Why the Future Doesn't Need Us, where he expresses deep concerns over the development of modern technologies. Joy argues that developing technologies provide a much greater danger to humanity than any technology before it has ever presented. In particular, he focuses on genetics, nanotechnology, and robotics. He argues that 20th century's technologies of destruction such as the nuclear bomb were limited to large government due to the complexity and cost of such devices, as well as to the difficulty in acquiring the required materials. Joy also voices concern about increasing computer power. His worry is that computers will eventually become more intelligent than we are, leading to such dystopian scenarios as robot rebellion. He uses the novel The White Plague as the potential nightmare scenario in which a mad scientist creates a virus capable of wiping out humanity.